$100 million. Gone. That's what they said. A reckless gamble. But Tony Elumelu wasn't buying it. He saw what others didn't, a continent brimming with untapped potential, a generation hungry for opportunity. This wasn't charity, this was investment. An investment in 10,000 dreams. This is the story of how one man's audacious vision birthed a new era of African entrepreneurship. From the bustling markets of Lagos to the tech hubs of Nairobi, a new narrative is being written across the African continent. It's a story of ambition, resilience, and a quiet revolution fueled by a generation determined to control its own destiny. We often hear about the challenges facing African economies: poverty, corruption, lack of infrastructure. But what if I told you the biggest obstacle isn't what you see, but what you don't see? The hidden truth is that entrepreneurship is the lifeblood of Africa. It's woven into the fabric of our communities, a constant hum of innovation that defies limitations. And for too long, that hum has been muffled, starved of the oxygen it needs to truly ignite. For decades, the narrative has been controlled from the outside. Western aid, well-intentioned as it may be, often comes with strings attached, dictating priorities and stifling local ingenuity. But what happens when Africans take control? What happens when the resources, the mentorship, and the belief come from within? Imagine a continent brimming with untapped potential, where groundbreaking ideas are just waiting for the right spark. That spark came in 2015, with a bold initiative that dared to challenge the status quo. A $100 million commitment designed not as charity, but as an investment. An investment in the very people who hold the key to Africa's future, its entrepreneurs. But here's the thing. It wasn't just about the money. It was about changing the entire ecosystem. It was about providing training, mentorship, and a network of support that empowers entrepreneurs to scale their businesses and create jobs. It was about fostering a new generation of African leaders, driven by purpose and a commitment to building a better future for all. And the results? Astonishing. Over 10,000 African entrepreneurs supported across all 54 African countries. Businesses launched, jobs created, communities transformed. But wait, what if I told you something wasn't reported? That this initiative generated over $1 billion in revenue. Aliko Dangote. The name echoes across the continent. A titan. A builder. A billionaire many times over. But his story isn't just about wealth, it's about vision. About seeing opportunity where others saw risk, or worse, irrelevance. For decades, European companies cherry-picked Africa's resources, exporting raw materials and selling back finished goods at inflated prices. They dictated the terms, controlled the narrative, and ultimately, profited the most. They built infrastructure, yes, but often only to serve their own interests. They refused to invest in large-scale manufacturing, in building true indigenous capacity. They left Africa dependent. Dangote saw this stagnation as an insult. He understood that true prosperity wasn't about exporting potential, but about harnessing it. He envisioned Africa producing its own goods, employing its own people, controlling its own destiny. So, he built cement factories, sugar refineries, fertilizer plants, industries that addressed fundamental needs. His success wasn't accidental. It demanded ruthless efficiency, strategic partnerships, and an unwavering belief in the African spirit. In 2023, the Dangote refinery, a project costing upwards of $19 billion, is poised to transform Nigeria from a fuel importer to a net exporter. He single-handedly redefined what was possible. But here's the critical question: why does Dangote's success matter now, more than ever? Because he didn't just build an empire, he built a blueprint. A testament to the power of African ingenuity and the potential for self-reliance. He proved that Africans can create wealth, not just consume it. He showed a path. But the stunning truth: Dangote himself credits a program designed to find and fund 10,000 more Africans with the same dedication, and give them the capital needed to build the next generation of African empires. He says the Tony Elumelu Foundation is a far better investment than his original business plan. Wait, what? And so, $100 million, strategically deployed, sparked a continent-wide entrepreneurial fire. Tony Elumelu's vision wasn't just about handing out money, it was about igniting potential, fostering resilience, and building a new generation of African business leaders. These 10,000 entrepreneurs, armed with seed capital and mentorship, are now employing thousands more, creating ripple effects of prosperity that are reshaping communities from Lagos to Nairobi. This isn't just a feel-good story, it's proof that African solutions can drive African progress. Elumelu's model is a blueprint for sustainable development, empowering individuals to build wealth and create jobs within their own communities. It's a powerful reminder that the future of Africa is in the hands of its entrepreneurs. Feeling inspired? You can support the Porno-Afrique movement and represent the future of Africa by visiting pornoafrique.com/merch.html for inspiring merchandise, starting from just $29. Now, this is a story worth sharing. Tag someone who needs to hear the African Story Globe Show in Europe, Africa.